Welcome back. Orange Ted Vintage Hunter video part 2. So I went off to a place called Kinson. Now Kinson is, I live in Bournemouth in England. Kinson is a town just a little bit further up, not too far, probably about 10-minute drive, and it's not much there. It's not, great, but I like places that look like that because you often get the better deals in the charity shops. Now, I've had to drive back through there several times over the last, whenever, and I'd noticed whenever I go through a new town, I'm like eyes peeled, charity shops, and they had five there. Small, only tiny high street, 5. So I thought, right, that's it. As soon as lockdown's finished, I am over there. And sadly one was shut. So I had a little hissy fit, cried, threw myself on the floor, threatened to be sick to the old man that was passing me. Then I moved on. I composed myself, moved on, and then went into the other 4. Really lovely ladies, really nice. There was, I think, a Greyhound Rescue. There was a Age UK. There was British Heart Foundation, and there was Prima, which was great. And I also bought, apart from this, I bought this really nice little square, solid pine table for my kitchen, because my daughter has stolen my small kitchen table and is studying. So she goes into the lounge, and luckily we're blessed with 2 sitting rooms. She goes into the front one and she studies in there quietly, and my husband and I sit in the back, but we were tableless, so I thought fine. And she's also sleeping in the dining room because this used to be her room and it's now my place of work. Boxes, clothes, vintage goods, you name it, it's all in here. I've got a little cubby hole here. Anyway, today's haul from Kinson, second video part 2. I'm going to show you. Right, number 1 item. This is fabulous. Look at that. Isn't that just really, really cute? Folk art, miniature chest, hand painted on all sides except the underneath. Look at that, isn't that lovely? It was a little bit dull, and I thought, don't care, it's so nice. And I took it downstairs, I gave it a wash, and it's come up really nicely. It's got a bit of age to it. I don't know how much age it has, but the little handles are a little bit rusty. I could replace those, but I don't want to. I don't want to start fiddling, because these little bits here, look, can you see that shows there's a little bit of age to that. None of that is new, and the fact that these have gone rusty means they're probably iron. So yeah, normally you'd probably have to get these in brass or some other nasty thing. Brass isn't nasty. I'm not saying brass is nasty. I love brass. But anyway, that shows there's a little bit of age to it. So isn't that lovely? Look at that. I don't know what you all think of that, but I happen to think that's really nice little thing. You can put that on your dressing table, even in your lounge. That would look nice in anywhere in your room. You could put your anything you like. They're drawers. Put in whatever you like. It's not for me to tell you. You don't have to ask my permission. You can put in whatever you want. I've got a little box. It's modern, designed to look old. Nowhere near as nice as this, bit bigger, but I keep all my tea lights in it. Top drawer's got essential oils, and the second drawer has got tea lights, and the third one I think has got more tea lights, and the lighting implement, because I like to have nice smells around my house. I've got 2 dogs, so if you know, when you got dogs, your house is always going to smell. It doesn't matter how clean you are, your house will always smell if you've got dogs. So, and it smells of dogs. So there we are. Beautiful. That will be listed, starting bid at £40. £40, and I wouldn't be surprised if that goes for more. Right, next. Pressed glass. Really nice. Pressed glass. I cleaned this up. It came up really well. Lovely little jar with silver plated lid and a beautiful spoon, and I can't remember if that's the king or the queen pattern. I can never remember that. Really nice little decorative what is that, fruits on there. There's a strawberry, there's a pineapple, there's grapes, red currants by the looks of things. Oh, it's different on that side. It's a pineapple, there's a pear. Yeah, it's lovely, isn't that? Sorry, I was looking at it like this, I wasn't even showing you. Yeah, so the spoon, sadly, there's little plating coming off the spoon, off the actual, you know, what do they call that bit of the spoon? The bowl. It's not the bowl, is it the bowl? Can't remember. Anyway, this is pressed glass. You can see actually the manufacturing marks. It's been pushed, 4 pieces pushed together and then obviously attached to the bottom, pressed. Really nice. I think they call that thumbnail, or it's very similar to thumbnail or thumbprint, like that. You see that? You can see why they call it that, can't you? Anyway, that's just a really nice little thing. I just thought that would look lovely with either on a dressing table. And you don't necessarily have to keep that in there, but you could. Either on a dressing table or on your kitchen table or on your sideboard, on a silver tray with some more silver plate. Really nice little thing. That's going to be listed at $14.50. Right, what's next? Oh, here it is. Lustreware. Oh, I don't know what it is about lustreware. Oh God, I love that. That is so nice. So nice. It's made in it. It's an English piece. There is a Y on there, a gilded Y. I'm not sure who's the manufacturer of that is, but it's lovely. A bud vase, lovely, you know, cream pottery bud vase with beautiful pearlescent finish. I mean, that is so nice. Imagine that with a rose in it, or even a hydrangea, you know, quite a nice big thing. But it's me. If you get to know me, if you know me already, you know I love a bit of lustreware. I just love that pearlescent finish. I don't know why. I have no idea. Perhaps I was a fairy in another life. Perhaps I still am. Yeah, maybe that's what it is. Yeah. Anyway, there we are. Stop, Joe. No more anyways. So that is going to be listed at £12. Really beautiful. Absolutely love that. Next one. Oh. Some of you might have seen these, but have never actually known what they do. This is made by Dartmouth Pottery in Devon. They made them in all kinds of colours from the 1970s. So lots of people see these in charity shop windows and things over the years and probably thought they're really ugly. But did you know they're called gurgle or gluggle jugs? And the reason being that when you fill it up and you pour it, because of the water released from the tail, a big shot of air comes out and it makes the most amazing noise. And it sounds like the fish is gurgling. But yeah, it comes in all kinds of colours, from teal to navy to white, which I'm not that mad about the white. But yeah, really nice. I like this a lot. Nice. It's so indicative. Again, you could put that on the corner of a bath and it would look great, wouldn't it? Wouldn't that look great? So, marked Devonware from the 1970s, and I'm going to be listing that at, well, about £20. I've just noticed there is a tiny little chip on there, which I didn't notice before, which I may even have done that. That would be annoying if I have. But anyway, that will I was going to do that at 20. It might be slightly less now. So you stay there. Frank the fish. What else have we got? Oh, okay. I have got 2 tennis cups and saucers. Tennis set. They're called tennis sets. Clearly from the 1970s. This treacle glaze. They are made by, hang on, I've got to remember, Kernewick from Cornwall, Kernewick. And this is, well, on here, this is drip. This is a drip pattern. This is so 1970s, isn't it? But it's ceramic. It's not like pottery. It's, you know, ceramic. Really good condition. Really nice. There's obviously 2 of them. you know, have a hot chocolate and a biscuit before you go to bed, that kind of thing, if that's what you do, or your Horlicks. I just think these are lovely, really nice. I really like them. I saw them and I thought the fact that they're tennis players is just really nice. Really, you know, it's different and unusual, and you don't see many of these, but actually they're just really nice. I like them. Do you know where I last saw these being actually used? It's in a hairdressing salon. I was having my hair done, and they were actually, because they'd bring out your drink and your biscuits, and they were using not this pattern, not this age, new ones. Yeah, that's the last time I saw them being used, and I thought then, good idea. But anyway, look, I love that. Look at that. Sometimes you get so used to seeing these things around, and you just think, this old brown thing, that you don't ever stop and look at the beauty of actually what's involved. I mean, look at the patternation in that, in terms of somebody's created that pattern. I think that's really nice. And if you ever watch that great pottery throwdown, which my husband and I are totally addicted to, you realise how difficult some of these things are, and yet you see them and you just take it for granted, don't you? That it's what it is. You know, it's a bit of ugly 1970s stuff, which a lot of people think. Luckily now, people are beginning to see the value in these things, in terms of the fact that they're what, 70s, 80s, 90s, 2000, 2010. Yeah, they're like 50, 60 years old, which is scary when you think that you were alive during that time, and that the things that are now here are are collectible. So okay, so they're going to be listed for £10 each. I will sell them probably. Will I sell them as a pair? Probably will. So they'll be £20. Pool pottery, another bit of pool pottery. Again, love this. Probably paid a bit too much for it. Really nice seagull pattern again. Lovely coffee pot in really good condition. Dishwasher and oven proof. There you go. See, so it's not all that old, but it's very, very 1960s, isn't it? And whether it was new and made to look like the 1960s, I don't know. I haven't washed this one yet. But anyway, no, they were 1960s. Did they have dishwashers in the 60s? I mean, my mum had one. It was called Her Children. But I don't know. But anyway, pool pottery, another piece of pool pottery. There's quite a bit of this around. And although it's so indicative of its era, of the 1960s, early 60s, along with those cups and saucers, yeah, sadly, there's not a great deal of money in there. And I think I'm probably going to lose money on this because I paid too much money for it. But anyway, it's a really nice thing. Would make a great teapot, even though it's coffee pot shape. Doesn't matter to me if something's a shape. I'll use it for whatever I want. You could even take that out and use that for flowers, couldn't you? That'd be quite nice. Anyway, that's my pool pottery, and that is going to be listed at £22. Blah blah blah. Where are we? We have got, oh, where's those little, oh, I missed these. Right, Royal Ainsley little cruet set. Look at those, perfect condition, not chipped, no flea bites, although on this one it's harder to tell because it's very rough edged anyway, but I suppose that's a good thing. But I can't see any at all. The leaves are all perfect. It's got its little rubber bungs, and it's Royal Ainsley. Where are we? Hang on. There, Royal Ainsley. Can you see it? Can you see it? No? Can you see it now? And they're both the same. But did you notice that the flowers are different? All these sets, they come in lots of different colours, and from pink to burgundy. But I quite like these little white ones. I think you could put those on a dinner set of white china and they'd look lovely. So, but look at the difference in the flowers. So you've got a rose, and then you've got a whatever that is, like a chrysanth or a dahlia. It looks actually a bit like a dahlia, doesn't it? So, but really nice, lovely little set. Yeah, I just really like those. I thought they were cute, and they are going to be listed for £12. Ainsley, again, collectible china. Can't remember what era they're from, but they're not old, but they've got some age to them. Oh yeah, look, they've got these are little baskets. Look, it's cute, isn't it? So it's like a little flower in a basket. lovely. Anyway, here we go. What else? Now, I picked this up because I liked it. And then when I said, oh, I'm going 15 minutes. Very quickly, I'm going to go through this. Hen on a basket. Now, there's lots of these around. I have a brown one down in my kitchen, which I had in the vintage shop. No, it's old. I kept it because I quite like it. We keep our eggs in it. Saw this. I thought, oh, yeah, it's nice. Turned it over. It's Port Marion. I'm very excited about that. I have a love affair with Port Marion. Is that the right way up? Am I showing you the right way up? Mainly because I bought a very, very, very early, really early, some of the earliest pieces of Port Marion when it was still Susan Ellis Williams, who was the guy that, I can't remember his name, the guy that invented the Port Marion village, his daughter. And it was very 1960s. It was all that sort of almost 50s atomic stuff. And, oh, I got a whole dinner set. And I was so excited. I loved it. And I did eventually sell that at an antique fair. It came back from New Zealand. I bought that in New Zealand. What was that doing over there? And brought it back, and I used it a few times, and then it ended up being sold to this man. Probably could have got a few more quid out of him. He was desperate for it, but I'm a nice person, what can I tell you? So anyway, Port Marion, love it. It's cleaned up very well. Little bit of age, there's a little bit of crazing on this, but it really doesn't matter. It doesn't spoil it. It doesn't change it. There's no chips, cracks that I can see. Just a bit of crazing in the glaze. Very nice. Very nice. Love that. Love that. And I've got one other bit that I can say. Actually, I've got two little bits that I'm going to show you. This one is a Swan Vars from the 1930s. And it's by a potter called Reginald Marlowe. I love that. That's very elegant. You imagine that sitting on your sideboard with some flowers coming out of that. That shape is just, I don't know, the fluidity of that shape. I just love it. And look at his little face. Just noticed there is a little crack on there. Doesn't look like it's broken. It's just a crack. It's probably in the glaze. It hasn't been repaired because you couldn't repair it without another piece being broken. Anyway, yeah, nice little thing. Nice little vase. Yeah, I really like that. When I saw it, and I just thought, I didn't know who it was. It's some further research that I've realised from the marks that it's by Reginald Marlowe. After researching that, can you see that? Can you see the mark there? And an R within an M. So that, actually, again, I may have to rethink the price of that for, I was going to do that at about £15, but it's got a little crack in it, so I may have to rethink that. But anyway, that's a really nice piece, and that's what the comps come out at that sort of price. So there you go, that's that. And one other little bit that actually wasn't from this haul, it was from another one, and I haven't cleaned it properly yet. It does need a little bit of clean, but it's a very cute little thing. Just quickly, it is a little carved cork. Is it carved or is it pressed out? But it's just a nice little trinket box. I just think that's really cute. I don't know how much money. I can't remember how much I was going to list that out. It's not going to be very much money. It came in a box of assorted goods that I bought off from Marketplace. So yeah, it was like a bit of a bonus. So, but it's just a nice little thing. Nice, looks a bit like satin wood on there. Does it look like satin wood? Well, it looks like satin. So yeah, maybe it is. And that's nice. And then cork. So all you wood experts out there can probably tell from that grain. Really nice. Like it. It's just cute. Nothing fancy, nothing special. Nice little piece to go on your wherever you put it. Anyway, that's it for today. That's my Kinson haul. I will probably be going off to Westbourne next in the next day or two. So watch out for the videos. And go and check us out on eBay. All of this and the last 2 days of videos is going on to eBay very, very soon, probably tomorrow. So I I will speak to you all very soon. Have a good day. Enjoy the rest of your day, weekend. Toodles.